evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till then. Honorable knowledge seekers, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Ananam from Bangladesh. Dear knowledge seekers, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is the Social and ISO Certified International Educational and Training Institute. In the last 3 years, we have already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professionals (IGP) is the training facility for skill development, which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. The Institute of Global Professionals is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve students and community resources providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by equaling formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generations all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holders, and also for learners. To respective campus locations and distance learning platform, we are an occupational and dependable institution. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education isn't a business product. It's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminars, courses, award quiz competitions, mentoring and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like creating our portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivational letter, and well knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge, which can upgrade all day. Kids learning games website, free courses, converter sites, and many more. We help to empower youth to learn to meet the expectations and dreams and become highly skilled people. We implement several training programs, webinars, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional training speakers and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of views and promote the education of the abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learners. We represent more diversity, growth, and innovation are required. To lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity, IGP members are committed to offering effective, best quality services and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill levels and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we have already completed 2,297 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we have already completed 2,297 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speakers, participants, and well wishers, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We changed and designed our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprises for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all of our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without any account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our services. So create your account for once with your proper information. Note that with your proper information, you will enjoy all features. With mismatches data, you can do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competitions on our website. We replace Slido. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified e-certificates. Now it's easier and time oriented because after this session, we will not provide you with any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you passed, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all of your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download your certificate of gratitude. If you are an online quiz competition winner, you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participated in any award function which organize combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly you can instantly prepare 18 type of download and 18 type of state certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of global professional membership, certificate of global influencer during the pandemic, certificate of active knowledge seeker, certificate of social activist during the pandemic, certificate of achievement IGP knowledge seeking campaign 2020, certificate of achievement IGP knowledge seeking campaign 2021, certificate of achievement IGP knowledge seeking campaign 2022, certificate of participation webinar series 1, authentic assessment in teaching learning, certificate of participation webinar series 2, teaching English as a foreign language and assessment, certificate of participation webinar series 3, digital classroom engagement 2, certificate of participation webinar series 4, the new trends in education, certificate of participation webinar series 5, upskill in organizational leadership and managerial skills, certificate of participation webinar series 6, trends in innovation in mathematics education, certificate of participation webinar series 7, research a comprehensive approach, certificate of participation webinar series 8, art in teaching a special program in the art, certificate of participation webinar series 9, 21st century tools in teaching mathematics, certificate of IGP corporate ambassador, certificate of IGP campus ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you have to participate in 1000 international level quizzes with verified e-certificates, teaching tips for teachers, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, gamification tools for teachers. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our 50 plus premium services websites for free and many more. They are IGP well wishers we promised previously, but lack of our technical issues, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous credential. We solved all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You can check your dashboard for all webinar status. It's a cordial request to you. Check all buttons and pages on our website. Surely I can see you will be benefited. Thank you, but note that without any account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our services. At present, we are going to start our 2296 and program name is Dynamics of Entrepreneurial Process. And our honorable speaker is Sir Arnold Wright Marcado, resource speaker, Philippine. And now is a very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir.
Good day to all of us, and thank you for the opportunity, IGP.
Yes, sir. Hope you are doing great, sir. On behalf of IGP Knowledge Seekers, wants to hear from you about you, sir. Now the stage is yours, and over to you, sir.
All right, thank you. Okay, everyone. To all, let's start our topic for today. It's all about dynamics of entrepreneurial processes and opportunities. So this is a trendy topic because we all know that entrepreneur is a change agent that acts as that can be industrialist and undertakes the risk associated with forming the business, especially for the commercial use. An entrepreneur has an unusual foresight to identify the potential demand for the goods and services. Meaning to say, the entrepreneurship is a continuous process that needs to be followed by an entrepreneur to plan and launch the new ventures more efficiently. Entrepreneur, since it's a continuous process, of course, there are many ways to organize the effort of planning, launching, and building a venture. But there is a set of fundamentals that must be covered in any approach. Now, in this presentation, in this topic, in this webinar, I'm going to offer you the following as a way to break down the basic activities necessary. It is useful for to break the entrepreneurial process into 5 ideas. So we have the idea generation, opportunity evaluation, planning, company or formation launch, and growth. These phases are summarized in this presentation, and the opportunity evaluation and planning steps are expanded in greater detail later. Okay, so our presentation is all about the following parts. We have the entrepreneurial process. Number two is what is an entrepreneurial opportunity, and the last one is entrepreneurs and opportunities. Now let's talk first the entrepreneurial process. All right, entrepreneurship is the ability. This concept is all about the ability and the readiness to develop, organize, and run a business enterprise, along with any uncertainties in order to make a profit. The most prominent example of entrepreneurship is the starting of a new business. In economics, entrepreneurship is connected with the land, labor, natural resources, and capital, which can generate a profit. The entrepreneurial vision is defined by discovery and risk taking and is an indispensable part of a nation's capacity to succeed in an ever changing and more competitive global marketplace. So, meaning to say, entrepreneur is defined as someone who has the ability and desire to establish, administer, and succeed in a startup venture, along with some risks entitled to it, to make profits. It can be classified into small or home business to multinational companies if ever. In economics, the profits that an entrepreneur makes is with a combination of land, natural resources, labor, and capital. Now, the characteristic of entrepreneurship is the ability to take risks, having the innovation, being a visionary and leadership quality, open minded, flexible, you know your product. Those are all characteristics that an entrepreneur should have to pursue your entrepreneurship activity. All right. We already defined entrepreneur is defined as someone who has the ability to desire to establish, administer, and succeed in a startup venture along with the risk entitled to it. Can be classified according to the size of a business. Again, it's a combination of land, resources, labor, and capital. All right, the entrepreneurial process, you can see that on our screen. All right, we have first the discovery, followed by actualization, concept development, harvesting, and the resourcing. Today, we're going to discuss each phase or steps in the entrepreneurial process. Okay, let's start with discovery. You must be the one who came up with the idea to be termed an entrepreneur. When you consider the possibilities and opportunities around you, you may come up with a concept that has never been seen before, or it may be an improvement of an existing concept. And to be able to develop and offer the value to your clients or customers, your idea must consider all of the possibilities and opportunities available. The first step, which is discovery, this will assist you in determining your hobbies and the problem you will be solving. If you have to work at all hours of the day and night, be sure to dream project is something that you care about. That one thought you had with one day be the ultimate solution to your customers or clients' problem. Discovery is an entrepreneurial process begins with idea generation, wherein the entrepreneur identifies and evaluates the business opportunities. Above all, an entrepreneur must analyze his personal or her personal skills, hobbies, whether they coincides with the entrepreneurial goals or not. All right, in discovery phase, we have to consider the hobbies or the skills, then consider the consumer needs and wants. Third one is the conduct surveys and questionnaires. You should test the market. And the last one is study the demographics. There are many ways to identify the opportunities. You need to solve a problem by figuring out what people pain points are. Provide them with a solution that allows them to shift from pain to pleasure. Survey your circle of friends if ever, or join the groups in the field of your choice. Let's face it, my dear participants, growing a business is hard. From the pandemic to inflation and war, it become more challenging to thrive amid the upheaval. What's clear, your business future success depends on your ability to determine which strategies will sustain growth. It takes considerable effort, but we're here to help you get there. Before we get started, it's important for you to have a deep understanding of your business direction, resources, strengths, and capabilities. Complete visibility is key to make data driven decisions. Then, you can evaluate the market and assess the consumer's need and how they are being met by the companies today. Now, there are eight analysis types to identify the market opportunities. We have number one, consumer segmentation, wherein you divide the consumer audiences based on the traits they share. They will help you target the right people in the most effective way. Another is purchase situation analysis. The buying decision making process anything but straightforward. A multitude of factors can impact what, when, and where consumers buy. You have to understand your clients' buying patterns so you can alter your offerings to influence those decisions. It can be asked some questions like, is it when they need it? When do people buy our product or service? Where do people make the purchase? How do they pay? So therefore, it leads to number three, direct competitor analysis. Like for example, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, Netflix and Hulu. Do a comprehensive research on where your business trends in the marketplace and know what other key players are doing to build a powerful competitive edge. Then find out how they size up against your business. It leads to number four, indirect competitor analysis. When we say indirect competitors, it targets a similar audience but sell different products that satisfy the same needs. For example, we have Coca-Cola and Tropicana, or Netflix and Marvel Comics. But they have the same target people to satisfy the needs. Number five, complementary products and services analysis. You should monitor the performance of products and services that are complementary to your business. For example, sweet spreads and butter blends should analyze market trends in bread and savory biscuits. And tomato sauce companies should capture data on the pasta market. By performing this kind of research, you'll be able to understand how your customers use your product in conjunction with others, detect new needs, opportunities, and threats, develop new offerings or redesign your product and sell more effectively. Now it leads to number six, diversification analysis. And to diversify or not to diversify, that is the question. If your business has reached a high level of maturity, doing a diversification analysis will help you understand how and where to grow. But you must have the right skills, resources, or business models to successfully expand into new categories. All right, number two, we have the concept development. You should develop a business plan. Through the help of creative thinking, you can evaluate those ideas and put them into perspective. Do forecasting as well as evaluate some pros and cons. Your strategy should include all of the milestones and objectives, as well as who are your target audience will be. You must also undertake all necessary market research to identify your target audience. Determine whether or not your product or service is in high demand. Predict all of the obstacles that you will encounter along the route or along the way. Therefore, a business plan is a comprehensive proposal that defines a business idea. The executive summary, company overview, what else? The product and the market, competitors, capital requirement, the risk slash opportunity, and conclusion are all included in this. Without a map, an entrepreneur will get lost. All right. Again, it's really important to have the following: the code of ethics, the mission statement, and the executive summary. So, with this, it will always guide you throughout your business. For a while, my dear participants. All right, now let's continue. Next, we have the concept development. Always remember that concept development is choosing the right one for your business, especially for the location. You need to consider the location. And number two that you need to consider is, will a patent or trademark be required? Since that's the basis and trademark for your business. Next, we have number three, resourcing. Finding the resources. You must now determine your capital, your human and financial resources. You hire the best personnel for your company based on your requirements. It is best to start at the top. If you take the position of CEO, then you need a chief operating officer or COO, a product manager, or a chief marketing officer, what we call CMO, a chief technology officer or CTO, a sales manager, chief financial officer or CFO, and a customer service representative. A sample tip: when hiring, look for employees with a diverse set of skills. When your business expands, you can hire more people for specific roles. You identify potential investors, apply for loans, borrow money from friends and family, use credit cards to get funds for your startup. Resourcing is the third step in the entrepreneurial process, wherein the entrepreneur identifies the sources from where the finance and the human resource can be arranged. Here, the entrepreneur finds the investors for its venture and the personnel to carry out for the business activities. Therefore, resourcing is the stage in which the entrepreneur identifies and acquires the financial, human, and capital resources needed for starting the business. The stage with the entrepreneurial process in which the entrepreneur plans to venture identifies needed resources using the business plan. All right, in this part, you should identify the potential investors, startup resources. You need to hire employers and apply for loans, grants, and assistance. The fourth process, actualization. At this point, you're in charge of running your firm on a day to day basis to meet your customers' needs and requirements. All of the chosen personnel are assigned responsibilities based on their roles, and it's all about action at this point. Building a prototype would be a good idea. Ask for feedback from the people around you so that you know your product is ready to be launched in the market. In the case of digital product or services, build a website and see if you get adapters to test your products or service. Therefore, in actualization, this is the stage in which the entrepreneur operates the business and utilizes resources to achieve its goals or objectives. Next phase, we have the harvesting. At this stage, you're looking at the prospects for growth and development. Here, you compare current growth to predicted growth and the crucial decisions based on the results. You can also ask yourself, like, what other products or services can I bring in? Should I expand my company or business to new locations? What are my short and long term objectives? Should I invest more in research and development? Remember that your business initial growth might be slow. However, hanging there as your initial goal is survival. With that, to grow and better target the market, it's necessary to revisit the four P's of marketing. So when we say four P's, product, price, promotion, and place. Harvesting is most often referring to selling a business or product line, as when a company sells a product line or division or family sells a business. Harvesting is also occasionally used to refer to the sales of a product or product line toward the end of a product life cycle. Now let's go with another subtopic. What is entrepreneurial opportunity? Alright. Aspiring entrepreneurs can come up with ideas all day long, but not every idea is necessarily a good idea. For an idea to be worth pursuing, we must first determine whether the idea translates into an entrepreneurial opportunity. Entrepreneurial opportunity is the point at which identifiable consumer demand meets the feasibility of satisfying the requested product or service. In the field of entrepreneurship, specific criteria need to be met to move from idea to an opportunity. It begins with the developing the right mindset, a mindset where the aspiring entrepreneur sharpens their senses to consumer needs and wants, and conducts research to determine whether the idea can become a successful new venture. Okay, economic definition: any idea for a new product, service, raw material, market, or production process that can be successfully exploited so as to generate economic benefits for stakeholders. Now, how do entrepreneurs recognize ideas? To become an opportunity, an idea needs to be evaluated and acted upon. To become a business opportunity, your idea needs to have a potential economic value. It needs to be able to create profit. There, there have to be customers willing to pay for the product. It should also be new and innovative. It also needs to be attractive and desirable for people who want to buy it. And there are two ways to recognize opportunities. First, you can discover them. Another, you can create them yourself and with others. Entrepreneurs discover opportunities when they search for them in existing markets. This means they observe technological, economic, or social trends. Entrepreneurs can create opportunities when they engage with others in bouncing the ideas back and forth. And each time it becomes more specific what the user needs are and how they are going to be solved. Creating opportunities is a social process. It relies with the ability of entrepreneurs to interact. Okay, right person, right place, right time. You need to set clear expectations. Clear expectations are the foundation of everything when it comes to performance management. And to help you clarify expectations, you can also ask these questions. Do I have a clear understanding of what is expected of me? What do I expect of myself? Do the people around me understand my role? Do they understand the relationship between my role and theirs? Also, continually access performance. To build a high performance culture, assessing your employees must be a continuous process. It can be scheduled and formal, but it can also be unplanned and informal. Utilize the KPIs or the key performance indicators to assess your performance. Which performance indicators you utilize will largely depend on what's important to your business, its key objectives, and the employee's role in fulfilling those objectives. Example of marketing KPIs are the following: customer acquisition, return of investment, incremental sales, conversion metrics, customer attrition, engagement scoring. Be strategic in your succession planning. Think about your future of your business and how your industry and its consumers will evolve. The talent you have and your need today might not be the same as you'll need in a few years. You also follow destination plans. Don't just fill jobs, resist the urge to simply plug employment leaks when they spring up. Instead, strongly consider your current needs, long term objectives, employee development plans, and overall hiring priorities. Also, train and develop your team. Training and development doesn't have to be a complicated and systematic process, but you can have a simple activity. You can always deliver feedback when it's hot and fresh. Make time to have focused conversations about their goals and their career aspirations. Build your bench. Next man up. It's an overused sports glitch, but it couldn't be more indicative or of a winning team's approach. And also, recruit the best. Always stay involved in the hiring process. It's your company. You set and manage expectations. Create and drive the future and lead the team through change. Removing yourself from the hiring process is one of the worst this make as the owner of your company. Manage your performance. As a leader, your number one job is evaluating and managing performance. Be honest and direct with your employees and do so frequently. Explain how and why you reach specific conclusions about their performance. Be generous. Give your employees the tools, advice, and resources to help them improve and grow. Last one is, if success doesn't come, go to the 10 steps to accountability. All right. We have the human cognition and opportunities, idea generation. It's the production of ideas for something new. Another, creativity, the generation of ideas that are both new and potentially useful. Number three, opportunity recognition, the process through which individuals conclude that they have identified something new that has the potential to generate economic value. A cognitive perspective, human cognition, the mental process through which we, number one, we acquire information. Another, we enter it into storage. We transform it and we use it to accomplish a wide range of tasks. In creativity and organizing the information, internal structure enhances our ability to retrieve information. Internal processes are so strong that we can find it very difficult to escape them. We need to combine concepts. Example, stretching or expanding the internal cognitive frameworks. Like for example, vehicle can be bicycle, airplane, automobile, and elevator. Clothing, shoes, shirts, jeans, and jackets. Creativity and human intelligence are really important. Intelligence is individual abilities to understand complex ideas, to adapt effectively to the world around them, to learn from experience, to engage in various forms of reasoning, and to overcome a wide range of obstacles. In creativity and intelligence, in creativity and innovation, these are two words that are constantly thrown around in brainstorming, especially for some sessions, corporate meetings, and company mission statements. There are no questions that these values are highly prized in the fast paced modern workplace. But do leaders who use the terms truly know the difference between them? Creativity is the ability to think in new ways and apply fresh perspectives to old problems. It is a critical skill in business that enables people to adapt and create unique approaches that may be even better suited than tried and true methods. Creativity is a spontaneous development of a new ideas and out of the box thinking. Creativity is a necessary prerequisite for innovation, but they are not the same thing. So let's discuss innovation. Innovation is applied creativity in which the spark of a new idea is turned into a novel solution or process. Innovation is realized most vividly in the form of a tool, physical benefit, or aid that solves a problem or creates an advantage. These tools are not limited to humans. Now, why are innovations and creativity important? These are all important in business because each contributes to a dynamic evolution that prevents companies from stagnating and enables them to stay competitive in an ever changing marketplace. While they are not the same, creativity can lead to innovation. So, understanding each as two sides of the same coin is critical for business leaders. Entrepreneurs and opportunities. So, what are attributes of entrepreneurship? First, we have the strong leadership qualities. Leaders are born, not made. Do you find yourself being the go to person most of the time? Do you find people asking your opinion or to help guide or make decisions for them? A leader is someone who values the goal over any unpleasantness the work it takes to get there may bring. But a leader is more than just tenacious. A leader has a strong communication skills and the ability to amass a team of people toward a common goal in a way that the entire team is motivated and works effectively to get there as a team. A leader earns the trust and respect of his team by demonstrating positive work qualities and confidence, then fostering an environment that proliferates these values throughout the team. Another characteristic is highly self-motivated. Another strong sense of basic ethics and integrity. Remember that business is sustainable because there is a common understood code of ethics universally that underpins the very fabric upon which commerce is conducted. Another is willingness to fail. Successful entrepreneurs are risk takers who have all gotten over one very significant hurdle. They are not afraid of failure. That is not to say that they rush in with reckless abandon. In fact, entrepreneurs are often successful because they are calculating and able to make the best decisions in even the worst of cases. However, they also accept that even if they have the make best decisions possible, things don't always go according to plan and may fail anyhow. Number five, serious innovators. Entrepreneurs are mostly defined by their drive to constantly develop new ideas and improve on existing processes. In fact, that's how most of them got into business in the first place. Successful people welcome change and often depend on its improvement for their effectiveness as leaders and ultimately the success of their businesses, as many business concepts rely on improving the products, services, and processes in order to win the business. Now, the function of entrepreneurship are the following. Remember that economic definition, any idea of a new product, service, raw material, market, or production processes that can be successfully exploited so as to generate economic benefits for stakeholders. Always remember the innovation and creativity, also the risk taking and achievement. And under the risk taking and achievement, we have the financial risk, job risk, social and family risk, mental health risk should be also considered here. The organization and management is really important because it's a simple organizational form that includes one large operational unit with one or more few individuals in top management. All right, all right, for a while. Okay, now let's continue. The entrepreneurship is an iterative multi-stage process. When I say iterative means that you are constantly testing and refining your concept of the opportunity until you find the right offering and the right target market. The term multi-stage means that you must engage in several steps in order to realize a reward for your entrepreneurial pursuits. Now let's go with the four constructs of entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur is the person who destroys the existing economic order by introducing new products and services, by introducing new methods of production, by creating new forms of organizations, or by exploiting new raw materials. Okay, the four constructs of entrepreneurship. Number one is the opportunity. Clear customer need for the proposed product or service. Is it attractive? A good fit for the entrepreneur? Is it durable? So the key question here is, how is your solution to the opportunity different from what your customer are currently using? Another, number two, the lead entrepreneur and the management team. An A team with a B idea is almost always better than the opposite. An entrepreneur's insights into an opportunity are based on her experience, education, and cognitive abilities. The lead entrepreneur and management team they can experience within the proposed industry can be essential to success. All right, let's continue with number three, resources. Resources include the capital, the technology, the property, the people, the advice coming from them, hand-on workers, advocates, and many more. The entrepreneur mantra is one of the low overhead, high productivity, and controlling but not owning resources. The best entrepreneurs are incredibly creative at finding ways to get things done inexpensively and effectively. They're all they always find ways also to do things faster, cheaper, or better. Res- Resources include always remember it includes technology, equipment, property, and people. They always find ways to do faster, cheaper, or better. Next is the uncertainty. Unlike risk, uncertainty does not have a distribution curve. You cannot predict what will happen under uncertainty. Entrepreneurs act in small or large resource commitments to reduce uncertainty. You can think of uncertainty as a type of pollution that keeps other people from seeing the opportunity or prevents them from pursuing it. Now, what are the entrepreneurial opportunities? Entrepreneurial opportunities are usually defined as situations where products and services can be sold at a price greater than the cost of their production. An entrepreneurial opportunity is a situation where entrepreneurs can take action to make a profit. And profit making situations obviously exist. There's a lot of businesses making money, or as economists puts it, or even exploiting market imperfections. But the problem with the notion of entrepreneurial opportunities is that entrepreneurship is future oriented action. So the question then becomes, How can we know that an opportunity exists to make money before we try it? And remember, the sources of opportunities, there's a lot of sources. Can be contemplation, motivation, thinking outside the box, analysis, inspiration, the vision, imagination, and the ideas. There should be technological innovations, regulatory changes, discover the new uses for old materials, changes in industry or market structure. Don't forget also the demographics, changes in perception, mood, or meaning, the new knowledge, both scientific and non scientific. Processes for identifying and evaluating opportunities. Opportunity identification is the process by which an individual come up with an opportunity for a new venture. The opportunity can be identified by using input from consumers, business associates, channel members, or even in technical people. Therefore, entrepreneur must understand the cost of the opportunity. Is it technological change, market shift, or government regulation, or competition? Now we have the entrepreneurial profile. Okay. Remember that entrepreneurial profile is defined as an institutional activity that enables or allows students or other individuals to understand and acquire the skills needed to implement and manage a project once they have gained entrepreneurial qualities. All right, let's continue. Okay. All right, that's it. But that's it, my dear participants. And thank you for listening about this topic. And hopefully you've learned a lot from dynamics of entrepreneurial process and opportunities. Thank you, IGP. Thank you, participants.
Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seekers surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seekers can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seekers. Once again, thank you so much, dear sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for our questionnaire session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the questionnaire part. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After questionnaire, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After questionnaire, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After questionnaire, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After questionnaire, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Once again, thank you so much, Honorable Sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topics. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable Sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new day. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you, IGP. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Honorable Sir, please, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, sir.
I leave for this
IGP College,
session. Thank you.
thank you, sir. IGP Knowledge Seeker System for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker System for our webinar certification process, this most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching or completing part 1 video session, click mark as complete. Moving to the next, which is the learning test quiz. Passing mark is 80%. If pass, back to the course. Again, to download your certificate if fail to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I'm going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Sign up or sign in. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching or completing part 1 video session, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test quiz. Passing mark is 80%. If pass, back to the course again to download your certificate if fail to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker System, for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We changed a few process for online live quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com. Sign up or sign in. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competitions anymore. Browse the live quizzes button or given link. Find this session name and join with your logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join. Enjoy an online live quiz competition. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. Our first question is, which macro environment force help the entrepreneur assesses trends and dynamics of the people, technological or socio-culture? Option A or option B? Option B is correct and 40% people are correct. And our next question is, entrepreneur is one who nearly observe the dynamics of the market with eagle eye, private or modern. Correct answer is option B, and 87% people are correct. And our next question is, second distinct processes of entrepreneurship, recognizing or discovering fit between market needs and specified resource, or creating new fit between by separate needs and resource in form of business. Option A or option B? Correct answer is option A, and 56% people are correct. And our next question is, third distinct processes of entrepreneurship, recognizing or discovering fit between market needs and specified resources, or creating new fit between by separate needs and resources in form of business. Option A or option B? Correct answer is option B, and 41% people are correct. And our next question is, first, distinct processes of entrepreneurship, recognizing or discovering fit between market needs and specified resources, and or sensing or preserving market needs and or are underemployed resources. Option A or option B? Correct answer is option B, and 88% people are correct. And our next question is, one of the processes of entrepreneurship is starting a business or setting personal goals. Option A or option B? Correct answer is option A, and 24% people are correct. And our next question is, GEM provides information about the entrepreneurial activities and diverse dynamics of a country yearly. What is GEM? Generic Entrepreneurship Machine or Global Entrepreneurship Monitor? Option A or option B? Correct answer is option B, and 78% people are correct. And our next question is, development of new products, processes, organizations, management practices, strategies, key motivation of entrepreneurs, opportunity cost, or innovation. Option A or option B? Correct answer is option B, and 100% people are correct. And our next question is, dynamics of an ecosystem include two major processes. What is it correct? Chemical nutrients flow in the one direction, or chemical nutrients are recycled throughout the system. Option A or option B? Correct answer is option B, and 100% people are correct. And our next and final question is, the view of entrepreneurship includes external processes beyond the control other entrepreneur. True or false? Option A or option B? is option A, and 94% people are correct. Congratulations to our Webin online quiz competition. We are top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificates on our website and official Facebook page, Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our even online quiz competition on winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificates on our website and official Facebook page, Institute of Global Professionals. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skills. Never stops learning because life never stops teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end live button again, wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you in the next session. Thank you.